Welcome back to the Everyday Faith Podcast from Eastside with today's faith-rooted principle.
Good morning, it's Pastor Finley Cutshaw. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd, and we're going to be focusing on America for the next several days. In fact, we'll be running this for about a month, a little over a month, and I want to start off by talking with you about the 7 principles of the Judeo-Christian ethic. According to Wikipedia, George Orwell coined the phrase Judeo-Christian values or ethics in 1941, though the concept had been expressed much earlier. I personally first came across these. I've heard the term long before now, but recently came across these listed out in the Patriots Bible, and that's credited, I believe, to the editor, Dr. Richard Lee, and he puts them in the very front here of the Patriots Bible. And so those 7 principles of the Judeo-Christian ethic, I want to talk to you about these, and I'm going to list them, but then we're going to work through each of them for our daily thought each day for the next 7 or 8 days here. So it's suggested that these 7 principles guided the founding fathers of our nation. We cannot say with certainty that all of them were Christians, but there is much evidence from their writings and their willingness to sign their names to the Declaration of Independence that they certainly held to these values. And here's the 7 Christian values, Judeo-Christian values that we're talking about. We'll list them as principles. Principle number 1, the dignity of human life. Exodus 20:13 says, "Thou shalt not kill," and we'll expound more on that later. Principle number 2, the traditional monogamous family, or we might call it the traditional biblical family. Genesis chapter 2, verse 23 and 24 says, "And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh." And then principle number 3, a national work ethic. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10 says this, "For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat." Then principle number 4, the right to a God-centered education. Ephesians 6:4 says this, "And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord." Principle number 5, the Abrahamic covenant. "Now the Lord had said unto Abraham, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee, and I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great. And thou shalt be a blessing, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed." Genesis 12, 1 through 3. Principle number 6, common decency. Matthew 22:39 says this, "Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." And then finally, principle number 7, our personal accountability to God. Hebrews 9:27 says this, "And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this, the judgment." There's the 7 principles that we're going to look into. These 7 principles have had a lot to do with what America is all about today. And I look forward to examining these with you over the next 7 or 8 days. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for today's Rooted Principle right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast. If today's conversation has encouraged you, be sure to share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to follow and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast.